Okay, here's another Pokemon Showdown battle. So I lead off with my Prelude, and he leads off with his Showdown. Just get up the Sandstorm first. Because the Sandstorm will last the whole game. It just messes up my team. So I get the Toxic. I switch in my Heatran, because he's going to use the Ice Fang again. He was going to try to pick up my Prelude. So I burn his Hippowdon, which is pretty good, because now it can't do as much damage. I set up my Stealth Rocks, and he takes out my Heatran, which is okay, because that's how Heatran was supposed to do anyway. Burn the threats and then set up Stealth Rocks. So he switches out knowing that I have the Balloon, the Air Balloon, and I use Surf, but it hits a Blissey, and Blissey's have like the massive HP. I switch out my Donphin, thinking he's going to use an electric type attack, and he uses Thunder Wave, so yeah. Now I use Superpower to, but he got their aromatherapy, so the Hippowdon is now cured. I use Superpower and I take out the Blissey. He switches in his Lucario, and he thinks I'm not going to use this another Superpower, so he Swords Dances. But I do use Superpower, and it hits him for a lot of HP, and I'm thinking that the next Superpower should be able to take him out. So he uses Close Combat, I hold on next to Sturdy, and then I take him out with Close Combat. With the Superpower. Yeah, so his Lucario goes down. Now he switches in his Starmie, and I just leave Donphin out as Death Fodder. Do a nice beam, and yeah, because I don't know why I did that, but it's a good thing I did, because I think I can outspeed the Starmie, and I always think this, but for some reason Starmies are way faster than my Greylon, so yeah, he just faints straight away. I send in my Alakazam, knowing that I can take a Surf, and then get back with the Shadow Ball. But Starmie, he switches out here, I think, yeah. He switches out, he's into his Heatran, and I use Shadow Ball again, which is resisted because Heatran's Steel and Fire type. So I switch out into my Tentacruel. He uses Dragon Pulse to pulse my Air Balloon, and I use Surf to try and deal as much damage as possible. He uses Dragon Pulse again, and then now I switch out into my Jirachi so that I can resist the Dragon Pulse, knowing that he's going to do it again to try to take down my Tentacruel. But he switches into Skarmory. I use Thunder here. His Skarmory then uses Whirlwind because he knows that he can't do anything against my Jirachi. And it's a good thing I didn't use my Shockwave earlier on the Starmie, because he probably would have switched there if he knew I had Shockwave, but he didn't. So I use Shockwave. When I switch it into Starmie, I use Shockwave again, I think. Yeah, I use Shockwave again. No, I use Shadow Ball. Then he brings in his Hippowdon, and right here, this is the game-changing moment. If I didn't, I get a crit with the Psychic. If I didn't get that crit, I probably would have lost. And then he switches into his Heatran, and I take it out with his Psychic. So yeah, the game was pretty fast. It wasn't as hard as my other battles, but it was kind of